Welcome to the Steel City Podcast. All right. Welcome to the Steel City Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Christopher Byro. And to my right,
it's Michael Lopez.
Welcome back. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been about 3 weeks, though, I think, actually, since our last episode.
Yeah, I had my teeth pulled, so.
What happened there? It's
my wisdom teeth.
Oh. But it only takes a few days to heal.
It takes a week.
It takes a week.
It does. It takes a week. It takes a couple of days to get the pain to go away.
Are you sure?
But the swelling
seems like you were milking it.
Yeah.
You're probably eating some rotten booty hole.
Yeah.
Got infected.
That's why I had that extra couple weeks added on.
Jesus. But how was that? That's what really happened, though.
She's got them taken out.
Oh.
Both of them, and then that was it.
I don't know. Not a lot of happened to my phone. Not a lot of things happen. I got Modern Warfare.
I still have not got it.
I've been no-lifing the crap out of that. Anything happen around your area? Does anything happen?
Not really.
Thought I heard about a shooting.
There was a shooting, but I don't know. It didn't even get put on anything like Morning Journal or nothing like that.
Why not?
I don't know. You would think something like that happening, it would be on a newspaper.
You'd think. Shooting in Lorraine. Well, who knows? Shootings become
common.
More and more common. Recently, actually, what's today?
There was a girl that actually
the 9th. Well, technically the 9th.
There was a girl that died, 3 weeks ago? She got shot and killed, 17-year-old.
On 21st?
Yeah.
We covered that, I think.
No, we didn't cover that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we covered the story about the child who got burned alive in the house. That happened the night we got done with our podcast.
Yeah, because we heard I think the sirens were in the previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. 17-year-old. I think she was... I can't remember where they said she was shot at.
She was shot, but she ended up dying. And
it's just... I don't know. The city is...
too much.
Yeah. But hopefully it goes to change soon, because as of 4 days ago, technically, Jack Bradley won the mayor election, which I don't know.
Not gonna lie to you, I don't know who that is because I don't pay attention.
He was a lawyer.
Oh, well,
he was a lawyer.
I don't pay attention to politics and stuff like that.
But from what I heard, he's a little crooked.
Would you consider that politics?
What?
Running for mayor and all that?
Yeah, well, duh.
Okay. I was making sure that was right.
Why wouldn't it be politics? It's mayor. They run the city.
I don't know. I'm just not paying attention for some reason.
Of course not. Anything else? Maybe? I don't know. I think I have some stuff saved. Oh, this guy. There was something I wanted to talk about. There's this Illyria man charged in connection with advertisements. Fatal overdose. I don't know what it says. Spider-Man faces. Well, that's one out of a few. I don't know. Because I'm not. With everything that deals with overdoses, it seems like they spend more time trying to get the criminals that are of the famous people who OD, like Mac Miller. It's become like basically a manhunt for the people who sold him the bad drugs, and yet these poor people who OD they don't really care about.
Well, because they're not famous enough, apparently.
But why?
It
shouldn't matter.
That's how the world is. If you have money and you're known, then you're cared about. But if you're just some random person that nobody knows, who cares? That's how they view it. It's how life is. People don't care about people that are not rich and known.
It shouldn't be like that. I don't know. There's some changes I wanted to talk about about the show as well. I think I want to start focusing on just the city instead of the whole county, because it's kind of a lot of work for two people to, like, I don't know. I want to be able to joke around and stuff instead of just talk about everything seriously. But have you tried the new Call of Duty?
No, I haven't.
I mean the phone one.
Oh no, I don't have enough storage on my phone.
Wow.
Well, I'm running on
something.
I'm running on an iPhone 6 on 32 gigs, and I got a bunch of music on there. I got the app for my movies.
Why do you have music on an iPhone? That's what an iPod is for.
Well, I don't have money for an iPod, so yeah.
They're cheap. They don't even make them anymore.
I do need to buy one,
or buy an iPad.
You know how much those are? Those are expensive.
Buy an old one, just for music.
I might, but I want to find one that's not locked. But you know how people are; they like to sell something that's locked and get money for it, or sell something that's stolen.
That's why you go on eBay, or go to the store, or Craigslist, and that's why you check the IMEI numbers and everything first, and you make sure it's not locked, and you have them set it up for you. But there was something else I wanted to talk about too. I can't remember though. Do you have anything that you want to say or anything? Is there anything that specifically you want to talk about?
I don't really know. I don't know what to talk about because there's nothing really interesting happening too much around here and in my life. It's quite boring, actually.
What do you do?
Well, I play Fortnite. I downloaded it, and it's actually not that bad.
I remember you used to call me gay for playing Fortnite.
Well, that's until I got into it, just like TikTok. Just like TikTok. I called people gay. I couldn't stand it until I downloaded it, and I was like, oh, there are some funny things on here.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before Facebook buys them too.
TikTok's probably got way too much money, more than Facebook.
Do you know TikTok's Chinese?
Yeah, but I don't think it'd be good that if they don't sell because the app is doing good, might as well just keep it. I mean, it's more popular than Facebook. I mean, Facebook's probably going down. I mean, if you think about it, because I've been on, let's say, like YouTube and all that, and apps I download, there's advertisements for Facebook. So they must be losing a lot of people if they're putting out advertisements. They're probably going to end up like MySpace and Friendster.
Friendster.
Yeah, it's a very old social media thing. Almost like
I never even heard of that.
If you looked it up, you'd probably see and be like, "Oh, I know what that is." It's very
well. I don't think anybody or any site can get as low down as MySpace.
I don't know. I mean, Friendster. When I made an account just for jokes, it said, I think that it was that one. It said there was active users. There was 1,000 people that were on it. So I don't know, but who knows? MySpace probably has none. I mean, because I don't think anybody uses it.
It does. It has some active users, but I don't know. I tried to go in there the other day, and it seemed like it barely wanted to let me on.
They're probably getting ready to shut it down. They're probably going to end up taking that site completely off.
They need to fix it. They need to take it back to where it usually was, but it won't happen because
if they took it back to where it was before, I bet you
that would kill Facebook.
It probably would.
It would. Everybody, especially people our age, the nostalgia would hit them harder. And I think everybody would jump ship all the way back to MySpace. Being able to create your own profile, changing all the, you can change the fonts, you can change the online now little icon.
You could be friends with Todd again or whatever his name is. Tom, yeah.
Yeah, he was friends with everybody. Go to his profile. He had like 35 million friends.
That was the most popular guy at the time.
It was. And it's kind of stupid that Facebook don't allow you to go over 5,000 friends. I'm like, who really knows that many people anyway? So why would they even limit it? I mean,
that, and they keep deleting people's accounts. Like mine, they deleted mine for no reason. If I got pictures of me on there, my name was on there just because I had.
Didn't you send your before they delete the profile, they ask for your ID? Didn't you?
No, they didn't delete it. They just locked you out of it until you could prove that it was you.
Didn't you do that?
Yeah, I sent them my ID and everything. They let me back in, and I sent them a picture of it, and they let me back in. And then years later, now they delete it for no reason. And it's like I don't do nothing on it besides post funny videos, talk to certain people when I do, and that's it. And they just deleted me saying, "Oh well, something about." You're not a real person or this and that. And it's like, if I wasn't real, then if I wasn't real, then why send you that ID to prove that I was real? And why would you let me back in for all these years until now? I mean, think about it. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe somebody just got annoyed or something. Not annoyed, but I want to say maybe somebody just got a little full of themselves and just kept reporting your profile as a fake one.
No, I don't think it's that, because I've looked online and there's plenty of people that made videos and stuff about it. Like this guy, he made Facebook, and then he had a page, and then automatically his Facebook got deleted, and they completely deleted it. It wouldn't let him back on. Same thing.
Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Facebook is too strict anyways. It's too PC.
Honestly, I think Facebook is garbage, because if
it is,
like, let's say this. With the two presidents, you got Obama, you got Trump. I'm not saying anything bad, but when you got people, when Obama ran, they were saying mean things. They were talking about how he should be murdered, this and that, talking stupid stuff. But when you call Trump orange, just a color, that his skin color's orange, you automatically get kicked off Facebook.
I don't think that's true anymore.
I don't know. I
don't think that's true, because everybody's on the Democrat side.
I don't know, but when I joked around just saying, Trump's his color, his skin color is orange because it looked like orange.
It looks like a Cheeto.
Yeah, I said his skin color was orange. I got reported, and just because I called his skin color orange, I got blocked on Facebook for 30 days. And then,
wow,
I was just like, this is ridiculous. You got people that say these things about Obama, but you don't see them getting removed. You see them coming.
Yeah, but you see them
getting.
They gave so much crap they gave so much crap when they were blaming Republicans for when they had Obama, like fake Obama little dummies, and they were hanging them and stuff like that. And then they were calling him names, and everything was just going as it was. They were being ignored and everything, but then, and they were being allowed to do that. Well, in hand. No. Yeah, they were being, I'm getting it mixed up. They were being taken down and all calling them racist and everything, and saying how it shouldn't be done like that, and any threat, fake or real, is taken seriously towards the president. But then you have Kathy Griffith, the annoying person that she is, holding a dummy head of Trump, and it was full of blood.
I think I've seen that.
And I think she had a knife, and they were praising her for it. They didn't do anything.
I don't know. I mean,
but in today's world, it makes no sense, because, like Ellen DeGeneres said, because I guess she was getting crap for being friends with President Bush, and she said herself that people forget that everybody is unique and everybody has their own opinions. Just because somebody has a different opinion of you doesn't mean that you guys shouldn't be able to be friends or anything like that. But today's world, everybody has to think the same, has to be the same.
Nobody can be themselves.
Yeah, nobody can be unique anymore.
Yeah, it's about fitting in. It's about having like you got these kids. You got, oh, if you don't have these nice shoes, I don't want to be your friend. If you don't have this $20, $30, $40 shirt, I don't want to talk to you. If you don't have these expensive jeans that have little cuts in them, just for design, that cost like what, $200?
Yeah, but I don't think people do anything about clothes anymore.
Like they do. They still do.
I mean, like they used to. It used to be big when we were kids. We would get bullied, or somebody we know would get bullied because of something they wore.
I don't know. They still do it because my nephew's cousin, he had to have all the nice clothes because that's what everybody looked at in school. If you have nice clothes, then you're cool. But if you don't, and you just dress like what, let's say sweatpants, if they didn't have a dress code, sweatpants and all this, then you're not cool. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want nothing to do with you because you dress like this. You're poor. They assume you're poor, this and that, whatever. Nobody can, just like somebody for them. Just, talk to them and just get to know them and just like them just because of them, not just because of what they have. It's all about what you have. What, if you have money, if you have nice things, then yeah, they'll talk to you and they'll be your friend. But if not, they don't want nothing to do with
you. Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't seen, I don't really, I haven't seen it much, but I guess it still does exist a little bit. But
I mean, me personally, I care about how I dress, but
I don't. I wear the same stuff all the time.
I mean, I do, but
jeans and a t-shirt.
But I mean, when I'm not, I care what I look like when I'm out. Like, let's say it's not like an off day.
As long as you're not dirty.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm saying let's say like an off day where you could just dress comfortable,
just casual.
Yeah, just comfortable. I mean, like if I'm going out, I'm gonna dress nice.
Well, but obviously.
But like if it's like an everyday, like I'm not gonna dress in nice clothes every day just to sit inside the house. I mean, what's the point of that? I'm just gonna dirty those clothes and have to rewash them and all that when I could just keep them clean. So when something, like let's say if I'm going out, I could have something nice to wear.
Yeah.
I don't need to dress nice just to sit inside and do nothing. I don't need to wear cologne just to sit and play a video game.
Now, though, everybody sits inside now because everything's
boring.
No, it's everything's handed to them now.
Well, yeah, they are.
Like,
but life's boring.
We got Amazon being able to come in your house now, and deliver packages straight to you. And I'm not sure if it was a joke either, but they said they deliver in your car now. I don't know how they would do it, but I guess if you're gone, they can deliver and put it into your car.
I think what they should do is I think I seen something about this. What they should do, instead of just leaving a box out like in your front door where somebody could just grab it and steal it, they should have these boxes that they give to you. You do like a payment, not a payment, but like you purchase it. Like let's say $40 for a big bin. You have a lock on it. It's metal, and it sits on your porch, and they just put the stuff in there and lock it.
But how? Because there's different drivers for different things. That means they would have to constantly switch keys.
Not really. I mean, if you think about it, all they have to do is just go back to the company.
I mean, what they really all would have to do is somebody just have a box. Well, they can buy a box from somewhere, but depending on how big the package is, that's all they would have to do is put a couple or one padlock on there, a padlock set up, and then like people, they can put notes when they order stuff. So they could put lock box, put it in, maybe put it in like the notes, put package in box, and then lock it. Easy as that, and then you have the key. You come home, unlock it, and then you get your package.
That's what it needs to be. But you got some of those people that sit there and they I seen videos online. They sit there and they just kick the boxes. They throw them in the yard.
Oh yeah.
They destroy them and they don't care.
I've seen that before. A couple of them, UPS and FedEx drivers just not caring how they treat the packages.
I mean, me personally, if I was working for one of those, I would care because
I would too.
I wouldn't want my stuff to be handled like that. I would take good care of it. I would take it and I would hide it. Like let's say like you know how you got people like there was one time I ordered something and he set it right on the bottom step where somebody could just see it, run up and take it and just run off. Yeah. And me, I would just set it like I would just hide it like set it closer to like my porch. There's a bush right in front of it, and all you do is just set the box right behind it. Nobody can see it, and there you go.
Yeah, or you can like cut into your house and have a
metal door,
like a doggy door type thing installed.
Or not like that, just like a bin where you just pull this thing down and you just drop it in, and then it locks from the inside or whatever.
Yeah, like the little mailboxes you can drop stuff off. It has a little holding container, but as soon as you push it in, it falls in. So that way, whenever you pull it out again, the little container blocks the entrance.
You know, I was thinking they sell mailboxes at I think Lowe's and Home Depot. I think it was Lowe's I was at, and it's pretty fat and it's got a lock on it.
Like me.
Yeah, but it's got a lock on it, and it's basically almost like the mailboxes where you take your letters and you pull that flap down, and it's got like a mini flap. Get one of those and just like when you order something small, well, like if it's something small, they can stick it in there and it's locked. Instead of, setting it on the porch where somebody can steal it. I'm about to get me one of those because it's, it's smart. It's safe too, because I mean, if you think about it, you got important mail. You don't want nobody looking at your mail.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen videos where guy just walks up to somebody's house. They got a camera on their thing. The guy walks up to somebody's house and just starts going through their mail and tries taking their mail.
I don't understand that. It's
anything.
I don't know why somebody would take your mail, because
anything to get your identity and just steal it. I mean, I had mine stolen. I get things saying
you can steal my identity, just clear my student loans.
I don't know if anybody's gonna be that nice. You know,
that's what I was waiting for. What is that? I can't remember what it's called. It was something that was hacked. It was a credit, your like Credit Karma and stuff like that. The Equifax was hacked, and like that's when I was saying, oh, I hope, like everybody was saying, oh, I hope they clear the student or our debts.
Everybody would be happy if that happened,
right? We shouldn't have no debt anyways. It's because they sit there and they put us in school. They make us go through school, but they don't teach us anything. Nothing useful, like nothing about credit cards and signing up for them and benefits, and there are pros and cons of a credit card, pros and cons of a bank account.
I understand about going to school and learning, and
basics. Basics should be understood. Math basics, government basics should be understood. In everyday life, stuff should be understood, like how to change a tire.
That's not really that complicated, but you just gotta know how to tighten the.
I've seen people who have no idea what they're doing.
You just gotta know how tight to tighten the nuts on there.
Basic stuff, how to change a tire, how to change an oil, how to patch holes, whether it's in the tire or sewing, how to cook basic meals. There's just a whole bunch of different things that they could be teaching us in school, but they're too busy teaching us stuff that we never need, like calculus, geometry, and stuff like that. We don't need. What do we need that for? Things should be known. What is that called?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know geometry or any of that.
Me either. I got to algebra, and I was mediocre. I wasn't even good.
I don't even know algebra. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know it.
I was mediocre at algebra, but as soon as I got into geometry, that's when I started failing. When I signed out of school, it was crazy. But there's anatomy or something like that. Anatomy should be known. Like basic health care for yourself should be known. Things that are normal, abnormal, things to look out for, like for your own health reasons, or not reasons, for your own health benefits. Basic anatomy should be known. Taxes, definitely taxes, because they send you out into the working force and they don't explain any of it. They don't explain what taxes are, what they do. All we know is when we start working, they're taking our money.
They're taking our money and we get it back at the end of the year.
Beginning of the year.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, January. Well, that's when we get our W-2s. But, I don't know. I thought I had him at once because I messaged the Board of Education at Lorraine High, and they said they were introducing a life skills class. But when I was messaging people, they said it doesn't exist. So I don't know if they're doing it or if they're not. So it's... I don't know. It's different, but it's something that should be needed. Well, is needed. Something Board of Educations need to look into. another class that they canceled. Well, I don't know if they canceled it, but there's not that I know of, in Lorain, is sex ed.
They need to have that up because none of these kids know about protection or anything these days.
They really do, and they're not being taught anything about it, so all they're doing is just laying down and spreading their legs.
I'm going to tell you this. I never had sex ed when I was in school, which was stupid, but...
Me either.
But, I mean, we knew about stuff because, come on.
I partially had sex ed. I didn't have... I went into Clearview my entry year into high school. I was there for like 4 months, I think. And they had sex ed there. They also had home ec, but they got rid of that soon. Or they got rid of that soon after.
Me, I didn't have none of that. I just knew about this. Well, I didn't know about diseases like that. I just knew that there was AIDS, HIV.
Well, HIV, AIDS is the same thing.
Well, yeah, but
that's...
I think one is less than the other.
No, HIV is the infection, I think, and then AIDS is the full-blown infection of it. I think HIV is what is the infection that gives you the... Well, I know it's the one that gives you AIDS, but it's... HIV is the beginning part of it.
I knew about AIDS, HIV. I knew about STDs. I knew about UTIs, but nothing else besides that. But I mean, I knew to keep myself safe and buying condoms and stuff. But it's like these kids nowadays, they don't even care about that. They don't even. I don't even think most of them think that they're gonna. I don't know. I just know they should have that to teach them, to make them worry and make them protect themselves so nothing happens. Teaching them, helping them learn about, whatever they teach, because I can't really say much because I never had that kind of class.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so much more stuff that high schools can be doing to help the high school students enter into the real world. What schools are doing today is not good. That's all they do is enable kids, especially with the No Child Left Behind. I don't believe in that because they're failing and they're not apparently they're not learning anything, but they're still being pushed into the next grade. So they're going to fail that grade because they didn't learn the previous grade stuff.
I'm not lying to you. When I was in elementary school, I remember a long time ago when I was in elementary school, I would get Fs and they would just push me to the next grade. And it's like, how are you supposed to, you're failing. You're not supposed to pass. You're not supposed to just be like, oh, next grade.
Yeah, there is like this. Damn, 1 o'clock in the morning. I keep yawning. There's this thing I seen on Facebook, and I commented on it because I think it was from Fox. I think it happened in Cleveland or something like that. I don't know. I don't know specifically, but it was a little boy who I think he was in elementary school, and he got in trouble for doodling.
Just drawing?
Yeah, you're supposed to be learning. You're not supposed to be just...
you got
sitting there drawing.
You got some kids that just do little stupid arts and they still pay attention.
Yeah,
but
if they're paying attention, yeah. But this one apparently that's all he was doing in the classroom was drawing. He wasn't doing anything but drawing. But he got in trouble because he wasn't paying attention. But they enabled him because I guess he got some restaurant hired him and paid him to doodle on their walls because he got in trouble for doodling.
I don't think I've heard about that. I'm gonna have to take a look.
I think I just seen that. I've seen that today.
Yeah,
I think it was today I seen it.
You're gonna have to send me that. I need to see that.
But yeah, he got in trouble for doodling at school, and he wasn't paying attention. And then people heard about him getting in trouble, and then they hire him to doodle.
See, I can understand. I can understand if he's really talented, and you're like, oh, I wonder if he can make me
doodling, and he's a kid.
Well, no, I'm saying because you got some kids that actually are like me. When I was in school, I don't know how I drew perfect.
But that's the point. But that's not really the point I'm trying to make.
No, I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, which I understand what you're saying. But I mean, he
shouldn't have got the job.
I know he shouldn't have got the job, but
it's just enable him. Hey, you were doodling in school and you wasn't paying attention.
That's right to do.
And you got in trouble, but we're going to praise you for not paying attention in school.
It's basically saying, like, keep doing that and, and you'll be handed stuff.
Exactly. But when they get to 18 and they get in the real world and nothing is handed to them,
they got to know what to do.
Act like babies. It's what the Generation Z, it's what they're doing. All these people 19 and 8. Okay, I want to say from Gen Z is 95 to 2013. Those are the ones that act like babies. Even though they're, they're 19 to, actually, no, they are, how old would they be? 25 years old to 19 years old. In between 19 to 25. And they all act like babies. It's the last of the millennials are at 94. Those are the normal ones. The last great generation. Boomers, they screwed us over. The boomers in control screwed us over. I don't know. But it's getting kind of late, so what do you think about ending the podcast on the note that our first t-shirt is available?
I think it's good. I mean, we need something,
I mean, it's on a site called Rage On. It's we got one shirt so far. We need more designs for another one, possibly. Maybe a redesign of that shirt, but I can't remember how much it is. I want to say it's $22 or something like that, and then with shipping, it's probably a little more. But it's not bad. We could do custom t-shirts as well if you want, but of our own design, or if you want something special for you with our logo and stuff on it, we could do that too. I have yet to find out what the problem is with Breaker, one of the services that is that is playing our podcast. There's Breaker and something else where the episodes won't load. Only the first episode is on there of my introductory episode. That's the only one on there, and nothing else will load past that. There's one more, I can't remember, but yeah, go buy our t-shirt and support the channel or support our podcast. Later.
See you later.
Thank you for listening to the Steel City Podcast.